Hi, we're here with Peter with Kinoma, and it looks like you have a really, really cool product. I see it being used in a lot of different ways. We have a robot here. We have a card reading machine. What is the Kinoma?
So Kinoma Create is a prototyping device. So you use it to take your ideas for projects, your ideas for new products, and bring them to life. And it's really unique in a couple ways. First, the hardware has a built-in touchscreen, built-in Wi-Fi, speaker, microphone, and battery. So you really have all the essential pieces you need for a product already there and working together. And the other really cool thing is, from a software perspective, you build your applications in JavaScript. And so all the great skill that people have in building for the web and building for Node, they can now take and apply to build things, right? And that connectivity, JavaScript's the language of the web, makes perfect sense for building connected IoT devices.
And is your goal for this to be a test product that people get used to developing JavaScript for, or is it like a production module?
It's a great question. So JavaScript is a great language for people to start with, and we're using it with students. We used it at UC Berkeley last semester, for example. It was great. But we're part of Marvell Semiconductor, so we're a big chip company that, 6,000 employees worldwide, and this same technology is used by our, brand name big customers to go into their products. So it's a production grade environment that here at Maker Faire and in Kinoma Create, we're making available for everybody else to use. And so we're showing a bunch of cool things like tanks. We took NFC cards and turned it into a game for kids. We built a simple door lock sensor, for example. And so people can really wire together, off-the-shelf components. And it's one of the things that's unique. We don't have our own line of sensors or components. So you buy our product, and then you can take parts that you get from, Adafruit or SparkFront or DigiKey or whoever, and incorporate those into your product.
That's really great. So has this been around long enough that you've seen consumers do some really cool things with it? Like what kind of projects would those be?
We crowdfunded it about 18 months ago, and people have had it now for going on a year, and so it's going really well, and we're starting to see some really interesting projects. One of my favorite ones is one of our users connected it to his hang glider, and that's a place where the battery is a really essential feature, where the touchscreen is really useful. And what he did is he put sensors on the wingtips so he could see where that warmer air was, and then he could get that data displayed right in front of him on the screen. And it makes a big difference because in a hang glider, it's the rising air that's what keeps you aloft. And so he can fly longer now because he's got this sensors running on his device, on his hang glider.
Man, that's really cool. It's actually really exciting to me to think about the different applications it could be used for, and that as a programmer you could have a module that has all that just ready to go. If somebody were to buy one of these, what kind of support do you guys offer with it?
Yeah, so we first thing is we're incredibly open. So just about everything in the box is open source, including the hardware design. So if you want to crack it open and solder in, we give you all the PCB designs to do that. Lots of code, and then we have a forum.kinoma.com, where people can ask questions, and the community answers them, and my team answers them too. So it's really straightforward to do that.
Well, I really appreciate you talking to us about this. I think it's a really cool product.
Awesome. Thanks so much.